What's going on, everybody? I have a bit of a different video for you guys today. Normally, we're talking about my degeneracy, you know, the things that I've done and the things that I've lived through. But we have quite the topic, okay? And this is breaking news for me. My friend, who he's already graduated at this point, me and him were in the same class, but his little sister goes to one of the schools that I went to. I didn't graduate out of this school, but I did spend a little bit of time there. And she goes there currently. That's where he graduated from. And one of my old gym teachers is a fucking Diddy file, bro. All right, and this one kind of hurt because like looking back on it, right? Like I mean, me and my boy, we I'll call him fucking uh Kevin. All right, me and my boy Kevin. We chopped it up heavy in that class. Like we did a whole bunch of fucking around, and we had a lot of fun. Right? Like the gym teacher, like he was chill, he was cool. But like he did yell at me a lot, but that's because I was a fucking dickhead and I was always doing something I shouldn't have been doing. But at the end of the day, I get this text. I wake up and I get a text from my boy Kevin, and he's like, he sent me the news article about it, talking about Sean Brooks. That's the dude name. Um, I think at the time I didn't even realize how young he was because it says at the time of his arrest he was 40, and I was thinking like he was already 40 in when I was there. But no, dude was apparently like in his fucking early 30s or some shit. You know, that's not really important to the story. That just surprised me because I thought he was fucking like he bald as shit, big thick ass long ass beard. So I thought he was mad old. But it was very surprising to me because we had teachers, me and Kevin, that we would talk about, be like, oh yeah, that one, he's up to no good. And it turns out it was the one we didn't expect. And, like maybe I should have seen the signs. Granted, I was like 14, I didn't fucking know any better. I didn't know what to look for. You know what I'm saying? But I do remember this, pretty, like, it wasn't something I thought about until recently, but a couple of the girls in our class would like flirt with dude. And he never like openly flirted back, but it was just weird to think about because none of the other teachers had these fucking little kids flirting with them. It was just this dude. And it makes me think, you know, how far back does this go? Because in the news article, it wasn't like, they caught him talking to a minor on like a, Telegram or some shit, or they found him with fucking kiddie porn. No. Okay, in the news article, it says that the abuse happened at the school, bro. At the school. So that means he was diddying people at the fucking school, dog. Like, how bold do you gotta be to do that shit? Like that mean you have to be experienced. You have to be like a professional Diddy, bro. If you're gonna do some bold ass shit like that, you're gonna go to the place that you work with the kids that you teach, and then you're gonna try to do that shit. Like, how many other kids do you think this happened to? There's a number on the news article that you can call to like come out and be like, yeah, no, he did X, Y, and Z to me. And it's like I had a lot of good memories in that class. Like even memories of getting yelled at and shit. Like I remember one time it was me, Kevin, and like whoever else the fuck was like in our little like locker section, because we had fucking a locker room in there where we all get changed into the fucking gym clothes. And I forget exactly what happened, But like there was just this shoe, somebody's shoe that everybody was like throwing at each other, and like we were throwing it over the lockers, and like it came over to our locker. I was like, yo, this fucking shoe almost hit me, dog. So I picked it up and I launched that bitch over the lockers. And just as I did that, my boy Kevin, he yelled at, "Hey, you fucking bitch!" And then what's his face? And then the teacher, Brooks, he comes right around the corner. Like he saw me throwing the shoe, but he didn't see my boy Kevin yelling that out. And I got blamed for that shit. Like he was more mad over my boy Kevin yelling that than he was at me throwing the shoe at some kids. And that was kind of weird. I was cause I was looking at him, I was like, bro, you know what my voice sounds like. Like I didn't yell that. Okay, I threw the shoe. All right, I did that. But like I didn't yell that. And he was like, I don't care. I don't care. You did it. I heard you. And I'm like, you fucking bald bitch. Like the one, like I'm being honest. Like what the, I'm not even lying, dog. But yo ass should have lied. You fucking pedophile. You were diddling kids at the school, bro. At the school. Like I don't even know like how to react to that. Because it's like our math teacher, bro. I can't remember that fucking asshole's name. He got on my goddamn nerves. And me and Kevin, we would always, because we had the same math class too, and we would talk about how like yeah, no, he's touching kids. This fat fuck is touching kids. But nah, it was the gym teacher, man. I wonder like how many kids. Like was it just one? And he had like a weird thing going on, or was he just fucking full on, just Bill Cosby and everything, R. Kelly and everything? Like was he trying to be the Maryland Epstein? You get what I'm saying? And it's crazy to think about. Like dog, I was in this man's class. Like I hate to say, I'm glad he wasn't gay, because like you know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to get fucking molested. You know? Like I'm sorry for whoever that happened to, but I'm very lucky that he decided he did not want to be a fucking a creep when I was there. Maybe he was. Maybe this goes back years and years and years, and the information is finally getting out. I don't fully know, but what I do know is I was not expecting it. Okay, and it did shock me. Like out of all the teachers I've had, this is the only one that I've ever heard anything about like this. Getting not only like hearing rumors, but he got arrested for it. Like I'm talking handcuffs, mugshot. It's over. It's Jover. You get what I'm saying? It's fully Jover, dog. Like, I'm not. I hope they're giving him hell in them fucking cells, dog, because that's fucked up. That's real fucked up, man. Like. Like you could get some bitches your age. Like you don't have to target the fucking high schoolers, dog. What do you gain from targeting high school? Like that's fucking weird. It's fucking weird. And I always thought he was a cool dude. He was one of my favorite goddamn teachers, even though he would always yell at me, but it was always my fault. But now I can't even look back at that class and be like, oh yeah, that motherfucker, he was cool. No, he wasn't. He was not cool. Dude was a fucking creep. So like if you have any like younger siblings in school, maybe you got your own kids. You gotta watch out, bro. Like it's not just this shit. Like it's not just on the fucking on TV and movies and you hear about the one national headline every once in a while, the teacher getting busted. Like nah, they really be in the schools. And they really fucking they exist, dog. They exist, they're there, and you better watch out. Like I was lucky. A couple of my friends were lucky, but there was I mean, who knows? Who knows? Maybe there was somebody that I knew that got Diddy filed by this man. And it's just crazy. It's crazy at the end of the day to think that not only one of my like cool teachers was doing this shit, but like Like, dog, I was in your class. It's not like I just existed in the same schools. I'm like, no, I was in your class and you over here touching kids. Like like I can't imagine what is going on in that school right now. Like it's got to be fucking crazy, dog. Like I know everybody is talking about that shit. And they deserve to. Everybody should know about the fucking about Sean Brooks. That's his fucking name. Sean Diddy Brooks. Fucking goddamn, man, you fucking like I'm putting his picture on here like no doubt. You know, I don't feel bad. I hope that if any of my videos go viral, it's this one, and it gets millions of views, and Sean Diddy Brooks has to deal with it. You know, I mean that's karma. That's what you get. You had that coming. You were like molesting children. Like fucking, there's no excuse for molesting a child. You get what I'm saying?